I looked down on my fucking knees and I literally had like a bunch of fucking red ants on my fucking thigh, bro. Reapers, what is good? It's your boy Laser, using the visor back with another reaction video, using the reaction content. So continue to deliver that for you guys. Victim the top 10 most painful experiences in the world. Guys, there's so many times in life where we just like straight up wanted to off ourselves because of the pain we felt. If you enjoy the reaction content and you guys want reaction videos like the features, please hit the like button. You subscribe to the notification bell, like, and merch from every night. Twitch streams are fucking amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
The top 10 most painful experiences in the world. Not get so excited about that. Coming at number 10 now, we have childbirth. There's an evolutionary reason why childbirth is so painful and long for humans compared to every other mammal. We won't go into that here, but yeah, we all know it hurts. Obviously, each individual experience is different, but the common comparison you grow up hearing is that it's kind of like pooping out a watermelon.
You know what's crazy, bro? This is like one of the main reasons why I'm glad I'm not a woman, bro. Like, just the idea of like giving birth, like, I wonder what it actually feels like, bro. Like, is it like shitting out like a giant turd after having too much Taco Bell? Like, actually, like, what does it feel like?
To be more mature for a second, labor has been.
But you guys know that those painful shits we've had. I feel like it feels like that, but 10 times worse. I don't know.
Described as a tug of war, a twisting, pulling, squeezing battle that leaves a searing pain in the woman's back, and it lasts for hours. In fact, the average is meant to be about 14 hours, which is crazy. All right, moving on to number 9 now. We have the bullet ant.
Dude, I hate ants. When I was a little kid, bro, I deadass used to have like. I remember one time I was just chilling, dude. I looked down on my fucking knees and I literally had like a bunch of fucking red ants on my fucking thigh, bro. Dead serious, the red ones, those evil fuckers, bro. The bloody ones.
Bullet ant is widely regarded to have the most powerful insect sting in the world. Some tribes in Brazil demand that boys place their hands into a glove filled with bullet ants as part of their initiation into adulthood. They get their name because, yes, the sting is supposed to feel like tiny bullets. The pain is instant and can continue for up to 12 hours or more.
No shit, a fucking, like, why was he forcing the ant into his goddamn fucking thing, though?
There's almost nothing you can do to stop your hand from shaking if you get bitten on it. Just wait it out, I guess, and remember to be more careful with them next time. Or just avoid them altogether. Alright, at number 8 now, guys, we have kidney stones. Kidney stones are hard deposits of minerals.
Just another reason why I never drink soda or, like, I stick to only drinking water, bro. This shit right here.
And salts to form inside the kidneys. But anyway, they really, really hurt. They can cause a severe fever and blood to appear in the victim's urine, and that's just when they're sitting there. Eventually, kidney stones have to leave the body, often through the urinary tract, and that hurts even more. The only silver lining I can think of is that most of the time they are quite small, but the current world record for a kidney stone that was removed was 6 inches wide. I feel a bit sick. Next up at number 7 now, we have Durhams Disease. This thing is just horrible and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Durhams Disease is a rare condition that involves big fatty tumours appearing all over the body. The tumours are very painful. Even just sitting still and doing nothing, every inch of them is in agonizing pain all the time. Perhaps one of the most scary things is that scientists don't really know what causes this and there is no known cure. We know it mostly happens to middle-aged women, but that's about it. Okay, moving on to number 6 now, we have cluster headaches. These are the mother of all headaches, I guess you could say. Victims say that it hits them behind the eye and then it's like a...
Dude, fuck, dude, no, fuck migraines, bro. The worst, dude, the worst type of headache, dude, is like the one where, like, it's like, oh, dude, how do I say it, like, it's like you feel like a force, like, right in the center, but it's like the sides as well, bro. I can't explain, like, it's pretty much all around, those kind of headaches, but like a migraine, like, yeah.
White hot poker being thrust into your eye socket and being held there for about...
I'm assuming, like, headaches are caused by nerves in your brain, right? I'm assuming, obviously, right?
An hour.
Or is it your eyes?
It's like a paper cut in the eye and in the center of their head. Ah, that imagery. Cluster headaches get their name because they come in clusters. They have.
I'm not joking. Headaches are like the start of like throwing up, bro. I'm dead serious. Like it's always the head, bro. Whenever you like you're about to get really sick, for like a whole ass week, bro. Like you get a fever, flu. It always starts out with the head, bro. You get that feeling in the head. You're like, oh fuck, I feel dizzy all of a sudden. Like blah 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 blah. Then it starts going to your fucking throat. Then you feel that sense of that urge to like just like, you know what I mean, throw up. And then it goes to your stomach body, and then that's when they're throwing up and madness begins, bro. Yep.
Happen a few times a day for a while, and then there can be a break of weeks, months, or even years between them. You just don't know when they're going to hit next. They're even referred to sometimes as suicide headaches because of the suicidal thoughts they cause when people have a bad episode. The worst part is, again, scientists aren't 100% sure yet what actually causes them. Moving on to number 5 now, we have tooth abscesses. We all know how much a tooth pain can hurt. It's that kind of pain that you forget.
Dude, it's crazy how, like, most people get their wisdom teeth removed. I only have one wisdom tooth, and it doesn't even affect me. Like, it's crazy. I was born with one wisdom tooth. For some reason, I don't have one on this side. I have one on this side, but it doesn't affect me at all. Like, sometimes I'm just messing with it. Like, I like just touching it with my tongue. I don't fucking know. It's like my tongue has a fetish for that shit. It's
Get
weird.
how bad it is until it happens again, and then you're like, oh yeah, this is hell. Well, a tooth abscess is said to be the worst of them all. As the tooth decays, bacteria enters it and the wound around it, causing infection and swelling. If it gets to the bones, it's game over. The infection can spread to other teeth or even to the whole jaw, causing excruciating pain, a fever, swelling, and just a general hatred of life. If you're not sure if you have an abscessed tooth, press the gum.
Nasty.
If pus oozes
For being green apples, how do you get puss in your tooth, bro? Nasty.
out of it, then yeah, your tooth is abscessed. Stop watching this video and go and see a doctor right now.
Okay.
At number 4.
I'm kidding, my teeth are clean.
4 spot now, guys, we have a torn Achilles. Your Achilles tendon is the largest of its kind in your body, running from your calf down to your heel. If it does rupture, you'll hear an actual popping noise, and then the pain will come. Many people say it's like taking a bullet to the leg. A muscle that important just shouldn't snap like that. It's not good. Unfortunately, it can be a fairly common occurrence among athletes. If it is bad enough, they may even require surgery to repair the damage. Coming at number 3 now, we have the post-puncture headache. The technical term for this is a puncture of your brain's dura mater. That's a thin membrane that surrounds your brain and spinal cord. The puncture can sometimes be caused by surgery or leaking spinal fluid in your
Spinal fluid, bro. I forgot spinal fluid's a thing, bro. I forgot we just have fucking a supply of forbidden nut supply in our spine. Y'all ever nut out of your spine, bro? How do you, like, spine fluid? I forget we're made out of water, so
body. Either way, the results are the same. It causes a headache to end.
Like, I just keep forgetting that we literally have. I can't. Dude, I cringe thinking about this shit. Nasty, bro.
All headaches. It's been described as like having a searing hot piece of metal spread all across your brain. Soon after one develops, sufferers experience nausea, vomiting, pain in their limbs, hearing loss, tinnitus, vertigo, and dizziness, to name but a few. Oh, and also moving makes it about 10 times worse. Just remember this, guys, next time you have a normal headache, it's probably fine. Next up at number 2 now, we have crucifixion. A lot of you may know this one as the way the Romans killed Jesus Christ. For the Romans, crucifixion was not just an execution.
I can't, like, could you imagine, bro, being nailed to a cross is like, that's gotta be fucking terrible, man. I can't imagine someone just casually, like, beating goddamn fucking needles or, like, pins into my fucking flesh, dude. It's like, damn, I've had tattoos, but holy shit, like, just straight up into your, like, flesh. Like, damn, bro, I'd rather have a fucking pig, shit on my face, dude. You ever go to a farm, bro? Then you go to one of the piggies or the animals there, and you're like, hey, shit on my face, buddy.
Method, it was a form of torture. It's specifically designed to keep the victim alive as long as possible. The condemned was normally nailed to a cross which left their full weight hanging from their arms. They would then be left outside for days and days without any food or water until they died, usually from exhaustion or asphyxiation. That's if the soldiers hadn't lethally wounded them with weapons before that. If you ever doubt how much crucifixion would actually hurt, just know that it's where we get the word excruciating from. Ugh.
I contemplate the moment in the garden. The idea of
You good?
allowing your own crucifixion.
And finally, at number 1 now, we have ling-chi. This is another form of torture that comes from medieval China. The name means death by 1,000 cuts. The condemned was tied to a wooden frame, and then the flesh was cut from the body in multiple slices. The purpose was to cause as much pain as possible while still keeping the victim alive. It was also meant to be a brutal act of humiliation, and the events often drew big crowds. It was a punishment reserved for serious crimes such as treason, but perhaps the most shocking thing is that it only only got banned in the last century. This was a perfectly legal form of punishment in China right up until 1905, and definitely the most painful I've ever heard of. Well guys, I hope watching this video wasn't too painful for
Well guys, this video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those painful, like, situations that have occurred the most? I'm surprised they didn't fucking, I'm surprised they didn't fucking include, like, stabbing your toe or whatever, bro. Like, that's the worst pain ever. Here's your reaction content. We're gonna be like features that to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!